So we are going to do two problems today, and we are working kind of backwards, where I give you the volume of the cylinder and you have to either figure out the height or the radius. So in this problem, we have a volume of a cylinder is 650 cubic meters. The radius is 2.6 meters. Determine the height of the cylinder. So first step is identify equation needed. Do I have the volume of a prism, volume of a cone, and volume of a sphere? Well, cylinders are prisms because they have two parallel bases, which are circles. So we need the volume of a prism. The second step is to write the equation. So volume equals area times height. And then it says substitute the values in. Well, we know the volume is 650 cubic meters. And we know the radius is 2.6. The radius helps us with the area. So let's calculate the area. So the area, if you did not write it down yesterday and you forgot it, is 3.14 radius squared. I'm going to do 3.14 times 2.6 times 2.6. And I get 21.2264 times the height. Then it says to calculate, or to solve the equation. So I draw my line down, and I'm going to divide both sides by 21.2264 because I'm multiplying h by that number. I have to do the inverse to get rid of it. So 650 divided by 21.2264. Let's round to the nearest tenth, which will get me 30.6 for my height. And then I have to write it in units. Well, height is not area and it's not volume. And height is just the distance. So it's 30.6 meters. Here is our second problem. The volume of a cylinder is 24 cubic feet. The height is 6 feet. Determine the radius of the cylinder. Now the first step is identify the equation needed. We're talking about a cylinder, and we know that's a prism because both bases are parallel to each other. A cone is like an ice cream cone. It has that tip. It has a circular base. A sphere is like a soccer ball or a baseball. So we have a cylinder. So step 2 is write the equation for the problem. So volume equals area of the base, which is a circle, times the height of the prism. So let's substitute the values we know in. We know the volume is 24 cubic feet, and we know the height is 6 feet. Then we have to solve the equation. Since we're multiplying a by 6, we divide it by 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4 equals a. Now it's not asking for the area, and that's what we have right now. We know the area of the base is 4. We want to know the radius. And remember that area is 3.14 radius squared. So we can divide both sides by 3.14, and we get, let's just round, 1.27 equals, r squared. And to get rid of r squared, we square root each side. And you can do the square root in your calculator. I believe I showed this to you. It is the second x squared on your calculator. So the blue button, and then you press x squared. And you'll get like a square root sign, and you type in 1.27. And you will get r to be 1.13. And we need to write units. And since radius is a distance, it's just going to be 1.13 feet.